Hi, it's Layle with Simple Stories. Guys, welcome to the wonderful world of washi tape, right? I don't know about you, but I love washi, almost to a fault. I have a lot of it and I keep buying it and I keep collecting it. So I challenged myself to come up with different ways to use it because if we don't use any of our product, that's not a good thing. So in this segment, we're going to talk all about different ways to use up some of that washi so that you feel good about buying more, right? Okay. So the first one is super basic. In the album that we've been working with, it's a really nice, fun candy stripe pattern here, but I wanted to break that up a little bit. So I'm taking one of the pages from the 6x8 Very Merry pad, this really fun 6x8 piece, the most wonderful time of the year that kind of has a tree there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive to that. Sometimes I will do that even if I'm going to use washi, just because this album is going to get a lot of, it's going to be used a lot during the month of December. So I want to make sure that that's going to stay and not move. But one of the most basic ways that we can use washi is for decorative purposes. And so all I've done here is I just tore off two little strips. Incidentally, when I use washi, I do tear it. I didn't get any scissors and that's part of the look. But if you like a little bit more of a clean look, you can get out your scissors and then do that. So that's one of the first ways, super basic, but also fun. Now, sometimes I will even, if I'm sending a letter, I'm sending a bill or something like that, grab a piece of washi, put it on the back. It just kind of makes it fun. Okay, another fun way to use washi is with your pocket pages. So I pulled this out of the album. The pocket pages, as we've seen, have that clear border on them. But you know what? That clear border kind of gets boring. And that's a perfect surface to add washi to, right? Why not? So that's what I've done here. I just added washi and it gave it a nice decorative look. So we'll go ahead and walk through that. It's not hard. We're going to take the pocket page. We'll take the washi and I'm just going to start there, and usually I will have it hang off the edge just a tad, go all the way to the end, and I don't tear here. I get my scissors. That's when I'll come back and trim off just a little excess. Now, at this point, I will always come back and punch the holes before I put the washi on the other side, just because that way I can still see the hole. If I didn't do that, I would just grab one of my other pages and use it as a template to punch those holes again. And then I'm going to do that on the other side. Now, I could, here I used the same color washi or the same pattern, but if I wanted, I could use a different pattern. And then I just flip that over again and punch the hole, punch the hole. Now, if we pull that example back in again, now you can see, isn't that a fun way to use it? Just kind of really liven up that blank space that you normally have with your pocket pages. Next one. Oh, I like this one. This one's super fun. I have a 4x6 pocket page here, but I have made a flip out and I did that with an additional pocket page. So I have two different, in this case, I'm using two 3x4s. So they are 4 3x4s. I'm going to get out my scissors and I'm going to trim along the right edge of that seam. And the reason I'm going to trim along the right edge is I want to preserve this. I still want to be able to use that later. So I'm going to take that to the side. And now I have half of a pocket page that is open on one side. Now, this is really important. When we're building that, we want to make sure that we are sealing this side. So if I turn that over, that's where we want to run the washi tape, because if we run the washi tape along this side is open and my little cards will fall out. So I'm going to, we'll move this out of the way. And now this is when I have to remember to tell myself to do this. So I'm going to add my cards first and we're going to go there. We'll put that card in there and we'll put this card there. And I want to put the cards in there first because I'm going to end up sealing that up. So if I was going to add photos on the back side, I could add my photos. Typically here I wouldn't add photos because if I'm building this ahead of time, I want to have whatever I have there. So maybe those are just decorative cards or what have you. Okay, so now I'm going to take my washi, move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to take my washi, my little cards in there, and I'm lining it up with the edge of that pocket page that I want to attach it to. And I'm going to run that strip so it's partially on that pocket page and partially off. Now the beauty of washi is that if I didn't quite get that lined up correctly, I can just pull it off and line it up again. We're good on that side. I'm going to go ahead and trim it here. And now I'm just going to fold that washi over onto the back side, and that back side is that full pocket page that we are adhering to. And it's kind of a little rough there. I'm paying too close attention just so we can show you how it works. But then what I want to do is I want to come back in. I've opened it up and I want to add another strip of washi there. So it's going to cover up that edge, but it's also going to give us a little bit of extra enforcement. So it's not going to fall off. We'll cut again. And there we go. Isn't that fun? So now I have a little fold out. And there it is when I would be adding my photos and so forth. Okay, last thing I want to show you, we're going to pick back up the other part of the pocket page that we cut off. So that's this little guy. And remember we preserved those two pockets so we could still use them. So I'm going to first add my card to the top. And then I want this card to be my little flip up card. So what I need to do is I need to score it. And I'm going to score it at a 1/2 inch. And I like to do a 1/2 inch really for no other reason than that is about the width of a tape runner. So it makes it super easy. I'm going to take my little tape runner here and apply a little line of adhesive. And I'm adhering that right to the top of the pocket page. Okay, so now I have my little flip, but I'm going to use a little bit of washi to also make it look like it is holding it. It's not really holding it because I need something a little bit stronger, but it's going to add a little bit of a decorative, but also make it look fun and cute. So there we go, and I have my little flip. So those are different ways to use washi in your albums. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happy crafting!